Oh, hello there. My name is Rick.
Ciao, my name is Millie.
And this is episode 38
38.
of season 2
Due.
of
Yonks Ago.
This is Yonks Ago coming into your ears. Now what are yonks? They're kind of like years. Just a father and a daughter who want to know all about some people from Yonks Ago. Interesting people who did interesting stuff, but about whom we don't know enough. So we're gonna dig deep and find it all out. Yonky doodlers know what we're all about. Yonks Ago. Hey ho. Hey. Yonks Ago. Hey ho. Hey. Surely. Another week has come and gone.
Yes,
And another episode is here for the recording.
exactly.
And we have assembled
Yeah, well, I mean...
in the kitchen. We made the long journey
Yeah.
from the lounge room. And here we
Man,
are.
I was puffed out when I got here. How about you?
It's apart from our daily TikTok dance, it's probably the most cardio we've had
Yeah, I reckon.
all day, the walk from the lounge room
Yeah.
to the kitchen.
It's a good walk.
The big trip, we call it.
Nah, I reckon a journey, mate.
Yeah, and look, no surprises. No, it's not new news to anyone. We're deep in lockdowns, as is everyone, at this particular stage of recording.
Yeah.
But it's all about to change ever so slightly for you, Milson,
Yeah.
because your holidays are almost over.
Milton.
Yeah, that's you. So, I mean, you're on school holidays.
I only have one class tomorrow, so it's chill anyway.
And this is your first taste of what distance learning. Is that what
Yeah.
it's called?
I don't know.
You got to zoom in like all the modern folk these days. How are you feeling? You feeling confident?
No, I'm just chilling. I don't know.
You haven't thought about it.
No.
Still on holidays. Hey, old man, don't bring me down with your future talk.
Exactly.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Why talk about the future when we can talk about the past?
Exactly.
Because that's what we're here for.
I know.
We're not talking about Yonksa now. We're talking about Yonks Ago.
Oh, Yonksa.
Yonksa later.
Yeah.
Yonksa later. We should have another podcast, Yonksa later, where we predict the future.
That'd be kind of cool though, but I wouldn't know what to
we
say.
we already do a little bit of Yonksa now.
Yeah.
At the start of every
Yeah.
episode, you get a little sense of what present day is like.
Yeah.
But I mean, Yonksa later. Whoo, that's where it's at. Because you can't be wrong.
Wait, what's the opposite of ago?
I'm saying later.
Yeah, but the earlier and later. There surely is one.
I think, look, we can put it out there. Any Yonky Doodlers, you probably know. Oh, shout out to Stuart Bondy Bond, who messaged me during the week to let me know.
Famous.
Because I'd struggled with a word.
Yeah?
In last
yeah.
episode.
Yeah, I remember.
I was saying that something was avoiding. We settled on escaping the clutches.
Which I liked. I actually thought that sounded cool.
It was more evocative, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But the word I was looking for, as rightly pointed out by Stuart Bondy Bond,
Yeah, I'm trying
was
to remember.
elude.
Oh.
E-L-U-D-E.
Yeah.
Elude.
For sure.
And the fact that the word eluded me, I think is perfect. But that was, if you anyone was, has recently listened to episode 37
Yeah.
of Yonks Ago, not Yonks Later, that hasn't been recorded yet. Or has it? We'll find out. Then you can just insert elude into that podcast in your mind.
Exactly.
As I'm struggling to find it. So thanks to long-time Yonky Doodler, Stuart Bondy Bond.
Grazie.
And so perhaps you will also help us out with the opposite of a go in the terms. So it'll be Yonks something.
Yeah.
I'm happy with Yonks later.
Yeah.
It's got a good feel to it.
Well, you'd think it'd be Yonks stop, right?
Oh, the opposite of go.
Yeah.
I'm with
It's
ya.
funny.
It's funny-ish.
Okay.
But-
well, I mean, you could have made it to be more funny if you laughed at it.
We could add a laugh track.
Yeah.
I might do some post-editing. I won't.
No, I know.
But let's get to the Yonks Ago portion
Let's go.
of this podcast. Nancy bloody Wake.
What's she doing?
Oh, look, when last we met, everything was going gangbusters. She was well respected by all the Kelly gangs in the area. The Kelly gangs were growing at a rapid rate.
Yeah.
Double agents were trying to infiltrate.
Oh,
She got called in because they caught one. It was old mate Roger, who had been responsible for bringing down our favourite, Virgo O'Leary.
Legend.
He showed up and tried to take down Gaston's Kelly gang. And they're like, you can't keep doing this, Rog. And they gave him a little bit of hotbot.
Yeah.
They gave him the old hotbot. And Roger, once he'd got a taste of the hotbot, he gave up all the answers that they needed.
Yeah, good strat.
They'd ask him a question, he'd give him the answer.
Yeah.
Because he's like, mate, hotbot makes me tell the truth. And then they are all like, what should we do with him now, Nancy? Shall we give him some more hotbots or some other tortures? And she's like, no. You've got all the information. Enough's enough.
Yeah.
Learn the lessons that we failed to learn in the past. Give him one quick bullet to the head and be done with it.
Exactly.
And then she drops the mic, leaves, and as she's leaving, she hears the bullet ring out.
But chill.
She looks back. She sees old dead Rog on the floor. She's like,
whatevs.
That's the end of that chapter.
Yeah.
She does a little salute to the sky where O'Leary is either dead or flying by in an aeroplane, and that's where we're at.
Yeah, I remember.
So everything's heating up, and also at this time, just after that, she's noticing the crates that are dropping are getting full of heaps of stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like they were getting some good supplies,
Yeah.
but now they're getting like maximum bonus fat stacks.
Yeah.
Fat stacks of crates are dropping, and they're all full to the brim.
Yeah.
Like they're getting maple syrup now.
Yeah.
Like they weren't getting the good. They
Nah,
were
they
getting
were
like
just lemon and
sugar before, which is good. Like some of the guys still like lemon and sugar.
Yeah.
But now they got maple syrup as an option,
bro.
And they're getting all the guns, all the bombs, all the money, and it's heating up. And this is like, guess what? This means
what?
It's about to go down.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Because everything's building to what is affectionately known in the biz as D-Day.
Yep.
The big one.
Yeah.
This is where the Allied forces, your Britons, your Americas, they're all like,
boys.
should we all get together on one day and just go hell for leather?
I reckon.
Try to nip this whole situation in the butt.
Yeah.
Did I say bud or butt?
I don't know. Doesn't really matter.
I think I said it ambiguously enough that whichever word you prefer, it sounded like I said that.
Yeah.
So, D-Day, Allied forces, are like, today's the day.
It's gone down.
And Nancy's like, I think we're almost there, judging by these fat stack crates.
Yeah.
Because everyone's going to attack at the same time, and that means all the Kelly gangs also have to start causing mischief from within France, which is one of the main battlegrounds. If we can free France, if we can liberate France.
Oh, imagine.
What a blow to your old mate Hitler. He'll be
sucked in, bro.
And because at this stage, old mate Hitler is stretched very thin.
Oh, yeah.
He's made the classic mistake of trying to take Russia on in winter. Stupid move.
I tried doing that when we were playing Risk.
Yes.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Oh, yeah.
You did not learn the lessons of the past.
I probably attacked with one dude, honestly.
Yeah.
Sent one man in.
Oh, that would have been probably better for your Nazis if they'd just pulled back a little bit.
Yeah.
But, once they start something, I like to see it through, even if it's foolhardy and ultimately doomed to fail. But so the Allied, they've got this day, they're ready to go. Nancy's like, everyone get ready. But before that happens, she gets a message from London.
Ooh.
She's like, she gets the message and they're like, you have to go and pick up this weapons operator and weapons instructor.
Oh.
Because they want everyone, ready to go come D-Day. So she's got to go to this town far away and pick up this weapons instructor whose code name is Anselm. Anselm.
Annie?
Annie.
Yeah.
Little orphan Annie.
Yeah. Oh, mate.
So she's got to pick up little orphan Annie from this town far away. She's got to head out there. But the problem is London assumes she's got more information than she does.
Oh.
Because they're thinking Maurice has clued her in on all the code names. Maurice, who was supposed to meet her but never did.
Yeah.
Because he got nicked.
Yeah, exactly.
He got Gestapo.
Yeah.
He got Gestapo. No, you don't. And so she never got all the sweet info from Maurice.
Exactly.
Can I take this time?
Yes, you can.
Sorry to have a little break in this narrative, just as we're starting to heat up.
No, what's going on, mate?
Just before she goes on her secret mission to get little orphan Annie.
Yeah.
I did also need to clean up. I think I've been making a little blunder.
Okay.
In terms of all my Henris.
Okay.
Because there's obviously
Is there
Henri.
the third?
There's the OG Henri.
Yeah.
Who we all know and love, Henri Fiochu, who was, married to Nancy and basically funded the resistance from business.
Yeah.
That's Henri OG.
Yeah.
And then we had Henri the Second.
Henri the Second, mate.
Who met Nancy when she parachuted down. When she was thinking she was going to meet Maurice, she actually met Henri the Second.
That's true.
They got along like a house on
Is
fire.
there another Henri?
And then there's Henri the Third.
Henri the Third, no!
Who is the leader of one of the Kelly gangs that she's very fond of.
You could have just not left that out, mate.
But I think I got Henri the Second and Henri. I'm mused.
You merged.
Fused.
Oh.
Merged. I mused. I merged and I fused. I mused.
Yeah.
I mused Henri the Second and Third into one thing. They're two separate Henris. There's Henri the Second, who was a great bloke.
Yeah.
But he's no Henri the Third.
No.
Who's basically the head of Nancy's favourite Kelly gang.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Henri the Third. So apologies if anyone was listening and was confused about all my my Henri mishaps.
Everyone was like, hang on a second, I swear
there was 3 Henris.
Yeah.
This does not add up. So hopefully I've clarified that. I think I'll have some more clarifications before the end of this episode.
Turns out there's 6 Henris.
But so she's got this mission to go get little orphan Annie.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the information.
No.
Because Maurice wasn't there.
Where's
Henri
Maurice?
the Second was there.
Exactly.
And he didn't have the information.
No.
He didn't even know who Maurice
No,
was.
who's Maurice?
But she's like, look, I know one thing, and it's if I get sent on a mission, I got to do that mission.
Oh, yeah. Is Trev coming? Trev coming along?
She's like, and Trev, you stay here, you make some crepes.
Okay, good.
All right?
Good.
Don't let this maple syrup go to waste. She's like, I've got it, Nancy. Crepes are ready, everyone. Crepes are still lemon and sugar if that's your fancy. But I've also got maple syrup. So dig in. Dig in, everyone. They're getting cold. All right, see you later, Nancy. Have fun. Have fun in your secret mission. Have fun doing whatever you're doing. Definitely not a secret mission. You're just heading off to do some stuff. Good on you, Nancy. And she's like, right, thanks, Trev. And she heads off.
Yeah.
She knows
I love when you do Trev, you look off into the distance.
Yeah.
Like, you're just picturing Trev. I'm like, hell yeah.
I just didn't want you to put me off.
And, yeah.
I've got to stay focused.
That's okay.
Because truth be told, I feel like my Trev voice has slipped markedly since the beginning.
Some constructive feedback,
Yeah.
Dad. I don't like how you said dig in. I don't think you did it right, but that's okay.
I'm struggling on many levels.
Yeah. But I reckon, apart from that, nailed it.
But I also think Trev's been through a lot.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
true.
feel like
He's
he's
a bit
surrounded
nervous.
by a lot of, different accents,
yeah,
different voices.
Yeah, changing.
I think he's getting kind of an international kind of vibe.
I reckon that's good,
I mean,
man.
he's still Trev.
Oh, mate.
I mean, he'll always be Trev. But that gives me an excuse for all of my very poor accent work.
Yeah.
Which is not poor at all.
Nobody's perfect, man.
No, especially me. And so she's like, all right, I'm off. I'll do whatever I can. So she heads off to this town.
To the orphanage?
She gets there. She knows who she's got to meet. She's got to meet Madame Reynard.
Yes.
And that's all she knows.
Yeah.
So she's scoping out the place. She goes, all right, this is definitely the house where I've got to go, but I don't know the code words. I don't know how to get in.
Okay.
And then she remembers back. Guess what? This isn't the first time she's turned up at a door.
No.
Not knowing what's what.
No.
You remember that happened before, and she just came out with it.
Yeah.
She's just like, honesty is the best policy.
Yeah.
Be bold. Be brash.
Yeah.
Put it out there and see what happens.
I remember
and she
that.
go, it worked before.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it again.
Yeah.
So she stands there. She does it. She lays it all out there. This is who I am. This is what I'm here for. I don't have the code words. Maurice didn't meet me. It was Henri the Second.
Yeah.
He is not the head of one of the Kelly gangs, as you might have thought if you'd been listening to the episode. I'm sorry, Madame Reynard. There was some confusion over which Henri was which. She's like, I was wondering which one he was which. It was quite confusing. And so Nancy's like, and so that's the situation. And Madame Reynard is like, she's like stony faced. She doesn't want to give anything away. She's
No.
like, this could be a trap.
Yeah.
This is exactly what the German
But-
double agent would say if they were trying to trick me
True.
into giving up little orphan Annie for nothing.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know if I'm going to fall for this little trick of yours.
Yeah.
So then Nancy's worried it's not going to work.
Okay.
But then she remembers one snippet of information
Here we go.
about Madame Reynard.
Yeah.
The only little slither of knowledge
She likes crepes.
she's got, not too far from the truth.
Oh.
She remembered that Madame Reynard, she'd heard, had once been a cook for an ambassador.
Okay.
Definitely she made crepes, but not just crepes. And so Nancy decides to drop this, see if that's going to work.
Yeah.
She says, I've heard all about your Baba Aram cakes and how you used to cook them for the ambassador. Wink, wink. And that's it. Bang.
Okay. Awesome.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Because Madame Reynard's like, only good people know about my awesome rum cakes and how I used to cook them for the ambassador. That is deep knowledge that no double agent's going to know.
No.
I could give Roger the hot pot all day and he would never give that information up because he doesn't know it.
No.
And so she's like, opens the door, comes in, and then as soon as she walks in, the cupboard door bursts open and there's a man with a gun pointed at her.
Uh-oh.
But she recognises him.
It's Virgo O'Leary. Just
It's
kidding.
if only.
If only.
No, it is a man who she met during her training montage days, her
Nice.
training days back in Britain
Yeah.
when she was learning to become a killer spy.
Yeah.
His name was Rene de Sark.
Oh, good on.
Rene de Sark. And I do need to do a flashback because she recognises him.
Yeah.
And she's like, wait a minute, I know that face.
Yeah.
And we need to flash back because I skimmed over this part of the story.
Okay.
Way back to when, just after Nancy had found out she was going back to France.
Yeah.
And she went, it's time to party. You know, the night before
Yeah.
she'd settled on some spam sandwiches.
Yeah.
She went out and she got lit with some of her old chums from the training academy.
Yeah.
Renee was one
Renee.
such person. So let's cut back to that night.
Okay.
Just before she gets on the plane to France.
Yeah.
And they're out there. They drank, they laughed, they danced. They drank and laughed and danced some more.
Oh, sounds fun.
And one of her male friends from the training course with whom she danced that night was Rene de Sark. And he was a former Hollywood stuntman.
Of course he was.
What?
Legend.
In one movie, he'd been the stuntman for Errol Flynn, who you probably
I
don't
don't know
but
who
he
that
was a
is.
swashbuckler.
Of course he was.
Think of an action man,
Yeah.
you know, that everyone thought was to die for.
Yeah.
He's actually from Tasmania.
What?
But he was a Hollywood superstar.
That's cool.
Tasmania's own Errol Flynn. The reason we say in like Flynn, Errol Flynn.
There you go.
Anyway, he was a stuntman. He'd been Errol Flynn's stuntman.
That's cool.
Imagine how swashbuckling Rene de Sark is.
Yeah. He can probably do a cartwheel.
He's a hell of a guy.
I can't even do a cartwheel.
And he was a first-class weapons instructor, as we know. That's who she's gone to meet. And then on this night, at one point,
Wait, is he Annie?
he's little orphan Annie.
Oh, of course.
At one point, in a dark corner of the club with Nancy, he became briefly emotional at the thought that they would all soon be separated to go their different way. And there was no telling how many of them would survive to meet again. And they shared a brief kiss in the corner of the club.
It's okay. She's on a war break.
She's on a war break, so Henri OG cannot get mad about it. This is the very reason.
He won't even know.
No,
He
he'll
won't
never
even
know. She won't tell him
No.
what happens on a break. Stays
He
on a
won't
break.
ask.
He won't
That's
ask.
in the contract.
He knows not to ask.
Yeah.
But this, I have to tell you, this is the very reason that Nancy put the break in place.
Yeah.
Because she's thinking, if there's a chance that I can snog a Hollywood stuntman who's basically Errol Flynn, I don't want to be worried about what Henri's going to say. I'm going to kiss that stuntman. So the break is definitely paid off at this stage.
Yeah.
So they share a brief kiss in the corner.
Yeah.
But the moment quickly passed and they
Okay.
didn't dwell too long on it. And then they just drunkenly all headed back home. And we know the rest of the story. She woke up very hungover in the morning, tried to settle it with a spam sandwich, nearly vommed in her helmet, but didn't.
Did not.
Because she's Nancy bloody Wade.
Exactly.
And so we cut back to present times.
Okay.
Well, not these present times, to Yonks Ago present
Yeah,
times.
yeah. We get you.
As, Renee, little orphan Annie Desuck has sprung out of the cupboard, gun pointed at Nancy. They recognise each other. They both flash back to having a kiss in the corner. They're like,
they do the little Spider-Man point.
Yeah. And then they just warmly embrace, laughing, and they're very relieved all at once.
Yeah.
Like, of all the people to...
And then Madame Reynard's like, what's going on?
It? Rum cakes, anyone? You want some rum cake? You want some rum cake? It is famous. I make it for the ambassador. You can have some if you like. Are you an ambassador? Then no rum cake for you. And so, beautiful. They're all reunited.
Yeah.
And then Renee, little orphan Annie, and Nancy head back to Henri the Third's Kelly Gang headquarters, which was not too far away. And as they're heading back there, it goes down.
Oh.
So on their journey from her picking up little orphan Annie to getting to back to Henri the Third's camp, it has happened.
Okay.
D-Day is on.
Scary.
It's basically one of the main epicenters is Normandy Beach, where 156,000 troops try to get on shore.
Yeah.
About 10,000 of them get mowed down by German fire, but at least 146,000 make it onto the beach.
Yep.
And then there's people parachuting in.
Yeah.
There's stuff happening all over the place.
What's his face? Forget his name. Parachuting in. What's his name?
Den.
Yeah.
Den's already there, mate.
Yeah. But if he was one of those dudes,
he'd be swimming.
Yeah.
He'd be swimming. He'd just go like breaststroke all the way over. And so with all these things coming in, activating D-Day, that's also time for the Kelly gangs to mobilise and cause as much mischief to the Germans. Because now all the Germans in France are going to try to get to the beaches where the troops are coming to try to meet them head on. And it's up to the Kelly gang to make sure that they don't get there for a very long time.
Yeah.
Got to slow them down.
Easy with all their supplies.
It's supply time. And so when they arrive there, Nancy finds out that our mate Trev had put down the spatula. He packed away the crepe supplies because he'd got word that D-Day's about to go.
Yeah.
He's like, "Where's Nancy?" "Oh no, she's on a mission. It's a secret mission. Oh, it's up to me. It's up to Trev." And so then Trev gives the orders to everyone to activate nuisance mode. He's like, "Hey everyone, gather around, grab a crepe. It's the last batch I'm going to make for a while. Grab a crepe. Hey everyone, you know how you've been training for all the blowing up the things, all the things. So you know how to put the bombs on the bridges and all of that. It's time to do it. Grab your bombs, everyone. We'll finish your crepes first. Hey, can you put your dishes back in the rack? Don't just leave your dishes on the ground. Well, who's going to pick up the dishes? Well, the bridges will wait. First we do the dishes, then we'll do the bridges." Trev gets them all organised. The dishes are done.
Okay, good.
Dishes are done.
You could use the dishes as weapons, though. Just chuck them at them.
Right. Well, don't put the dishes away. You can hold on to the dishes. That's a weapon. You can throw them dishes. Everything's a useful weapon now. Everything. All right, use your heads. All right, what have we been training you for? Putting your dishes back in the cupboards like idiots. You can throw them dishes. So they've got their dishes. They've got their bombs. They're blowing up bridges. So they're causing as much nuisance as they can. So when Nancy arrives, they're all like, "Come on, Nancy, get stuck into it." And so it's all happening at once. And Nancy is flat out. So now all the Kelly gangs are flat out, buggering up everything they could.
Yeah.
Basically, they're blowing up bridges, railway lines, roads, and then because they're not afraid anymore. They don't have to hide in the shadows as much.
Yeah.
I mean, they still do. They are trying to avoid a full-on battle with the Germans. They want to be like the annoying things on the fridge that come out, blow up your truck, run away.
Yeah.
And they
You don't hear anything. You head towards a bridge. It blows up. Who did that? We don't know. So they're still in the shadows.
It was the frogs croaking.
Yeah, the frogs were croaking in the mountains with bombs and dishes. Yeah, they're driving in their motorcycles and a dish just flies, hits them in the head, knocks them off their motorbike. Trev's like, nice use of dishes, everyone. But pick up the dishes. We could use that again. It didn't break. That's a sturdy dish. I think that did drop very sturdy plates for the Caligangs to use for their crepes because they knew.
Yeah.
This will come in handy. So at the moment they're in nuisance mode, doing as much as they can, and they're trying to stop the main army from getting to Normandy, so that those troops can flourish in their attempts to liberate the area. And after a few days of this, about 4 days after the D-Day landing, after it all got going, the Germans are like, all right, enough's enough.
Okay.
I think they've been a bit like, in the middle of the night when like a mosquito or a fly is
buzzing,
you can hear it be like, I'll just ignore it, whatever.
Yeah.
And you try to sleep and you try to focus on other things. Yeah. And then after a while, you're like, bugger it. I'm going to have to deal with this. And you turn the light on, you grab some fly spray and a fly swatter, and you're like, I'm not going to rest until I sort this fly situation out.
Because you can't concentrate on anything else.
And I think that's what's happened to the Germans now. They were like just vaguely swatting at the fly, but focusing on what they were trying to do, get to Normandy. And after 4 days, they're like, right, that's it. Stop, turn on the lights, grab the fly spray. It's time to sort this out.
Yeah.
And so they gather themselves in a fighting troop as they're wont to do, and they find the biggest Caligang in the area, which once again is bloody Gaston. No one attracts Nazi attention like Gaston.
He had the smallest and now he's back again.
Well, Gaston, he's just because he learned a valuable lesson from Nancy.
Yeah.
He became a better person.
Yeah.
And he just slowly built up the Caligang.
And he's a charmer, mate.
No one charms like Gaston.
No.
We know this.
Yeah.
And also, I think he'd set up his camp on a hill.
Okay.
Everyone could see him.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the Caligang? Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
Up on that hill. No one stands out like Gaston.
Trevor's like, oh, can I go? I love hills.
He does love hills. But he's not a huge fan of Gaston.
No, exactly.
Because Gaston had a no crepe rule.
Exactly. Oh, no.
He ran a crepe-free Caligang.
As you.
And Trevor's like, I'm not interested. You can stay on your hill. I'll stay in the valley with my crepes. And so the Germans march on Gaston's camp.
Yeah.
There's about 3,000 Caligang members in Gaston's camp at this stage.
Okay.
But there is about 7,000 Germans coming at him.
Nice.
But Gaston's men, 3,000 men, are much better armed than they were last time Gaston had a fracas.
Yeah.
Because he's gotten some sweet crepes.
Yeah.
No. Crates.
Crates.
No crepes.
No.
Crepe free.
Yeah.
And also, thanks to Nancy's insistence, they also have much better plan Bs, plan Cs, plan Ds, plan Es.
All the way down.
They're not as stupid as they were. They're not as naive.
Exactly.
And they're focusing much more on nuisance mode still.
Yeah.
Attack, run, attack, run,
Yeah.
attack, run. And they've got all their escape routes planned. Yeah. So they're proving to be quite a formidable...
That's good.
Yeah, there's still trouble.
Yeah.
So the Germans have now got the fly spray. They're spraying, but the fly keeps moving. Fly keeps moving. Can't get it with the spray. Can't get it with the swatter.
No.
If only I could squash this fly. And over in the next valley, that's where Henri the Third camp is with Nancy.
Yeah.
And Trev and Den and little orphan Annie now, who's there.
Oh,
everyone's
hectic.
getting very good. And they can hear all the fighting going sort of day and night. All the little machine gun fire.
Yeah.
But over in Nancy's camp, in Henri the Third's camp, they're getting a massive influx of people joining the Caligangs.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like, it is time. And it's because everyone who was sort of on the fence, you know, all the French farmers and people who are like, I mean, I'm not 100% on the whole German thing. It sucks, but I don't want to get shot.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to ride this out.
Yeah.
But now they're like, oh, hang on. I think France is about to be free again.
Yeah.
I don't want people to say that I did nothing.
No, I got to tell my kids.
Yeah. So I better get on the right side of this battle.
Yeah.
And so people are flocking to join the Kelly gangs.
That's awesome.
So Nancy's just signing people up. Fill in this form. Fill in this form. Are you a double agent? Hotbot. Get out.
Gaston will deal with you. Go see him.
Trev's just making crepes for all the new arrivals. Crepes. Hold on to your dishes. They're useful. So it's all happening. And Little Orphan Annie's there as well.
Yeah.
He's got a nickname.
Annie?
He's got Little Orphan Annie. They call him Bazooka because he loves bazookas. I think that's his. When they say weapon instructor, he'll teach you how to use a bazooka.
Yeah.
It's like, how do we use a gun? He's like, I don't care. Have a bazooka.
Well, how many names has he got now?
Little Orphan Renee, Little Orphan Annie, Bazooka de Suck.
I'll just call him Annie.
Little Orphan Annie. Though I do like Bazooka as a name.
Wait, I swear he had a name before that as well. He had his code name.
His code name was Anselm.
Yeah.
Which is not catchy. That's how we got Little Orphan Annie.
Yeah.
So look, I mean, Little Orphan Annie's catchy.
Yeah.
Bazooka's got grit.
Yeah. But that was the last one, so I'm not attached to it.
Yeah. All right. So he's Little Orphan Annie now, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right. They knew him as Bazooka, but we and all the Yonky Doodlers out there will forever know him
they're not
as
alive
Little
anymore.
Orphan Annie.
They're not alive anymore. We get to call the shots.
Sucked in for living Yonks Ago, losers. All right. And so that's where we're at. We've got one Gaston's over there fighting
pew pew
very well against the Germans.
Yeah.
He's learnt valuable lessons from his last failed outing.
No one fights like Gaston.
And it's finally true, I think.
Yeah.
No one fights like Gaston. But no one signs up new recruits like Nancy Bloody Wake.
Exactly.
And no one shows them how to use bazookas like Little Orphan Annie.
And no one cooks crepes like Trev.
So everyone's got a reason to thrive in this new D-Day environment. And I think that is all the time we've got for this episode. We're in the thick of it.
Yeah. Going down.
We're in the thick of it. We've got Hollywood stuntmen teaching people how to use bazookas. What more could you want?
Nothing.
From your Yonks Ago tales. I couldn't be more excited. Oh, look, I'm just excited to be using my voice. I think I spend a lot of time not talking these days.
No, it's pretty fun.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Look, actually, what it is, I've probably got a lot of performance energy pent up.
Yeah.
Normally I get to do little performances in my day-to-day life.
Yeah.
From here, a couple of weeks maybe.
I always tell a joke at the dinner table, mate.
Yeah.
I'll be down to laugh.
I do low-key stuff, but none of that, like the big energy on stage stuff.
Do it, Dad.
I feel like it was coming out a little bit in this episode. I feel like I was really letting loose a little bit of that pent-up performance stage energy.
Yeah, more of it, Dad. More of it.
Okay, I'm not going to apologise.
Don't, man.
But I am sorry. So, you be the judge. So look, D-Day has come.
Yeah.
It's all happening. Let's find out how they all fare in the next episode of
Yonks Ago! Get that echo. Oh. If you're wearing headphones, that must have been an experience.